Positive affirmations do work, right? You don't have to be arrogant, speaking highly about yourself all the time. You don't have to do that. But never put yourself down on anything. Never. Never even think any negative thoughts about yourself. Because even if you don't say it out loud, I promise you, other people will always sense how you think about yourself, right? And other people will judge you based on how you think about yourself, based on how other people think about you all the time. That literally happens all the time. And a lot of the things that you can control, the main thing that you can control is how you carry yourself and how you think about yourself. Words have power, and writing down positive things about yourself, thinking positive thoughts about yourself all the time will have an effect on your energy, will have an effect on how you interact with people, will have an effect on how other people think about you. Words have power, and always remember that. And sometimes when you're not too much focused on the positive, when you're not too much focused on anything, sometimes your mind's just moving all over the place. And sometimes it'll drift off to the negative. And you realize sometimes if you put conscious effort into thinking positively about your situations and yourself, and you put positive effort into kind of policing your thoughts a little bit and say, I don't have a negative bone in my body. And if I hear any insecure thoughts in my head about myself, I'm just going to get it out of there because it's just me living in my head. And you got to realize they're all just thoughts and none of it is really true. And the only thing that is true is what you think about yourself. Because what you think about yourself will eventually influence your actions and form your reality. So always keep that in mind. Positive affirmations do work, and you want to try to put at least some effort into thinking positively. Because if you put no effort, sometimes you don't really have a sense of direction, and your mind's going to be all over the place, and sometimes you might dip down in some place you don't want to be in. So try to put some effort into consciously thinking positive all the time. And eventually you're going to realize you'll enter autopilot mode. And it's just going to feel so natural for you, always thinking positively about yourself.